হ্যালো স্টুডেন্ট, আজকে আমি তোমাদেরকে ইআই এলিমিনেশন অর পাইরোলাইটিক সিন এলিমিনেশন সম্পর্কে বলবো। হোয়াট ইজ ইআই এলিমিনেশন? ই স্ট্যান্ডস ফর এলিমিনেশন অ্যান্ড আই স্ট্যান্ডস ফর internal. Okay, now what happened when certain organic compounds like esters or amino oxides used in high temperature, what happened? A internal rearrangement occur and form a alkene molecule. Okay, now we see the mechanism. What happened here? This is a ester compound. Here a beta hydrogen present. What happened? This CO carbonyl group oxygen lone pair attach this proton group and eliminate acid and form alkene via this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this 6 member cyclic transition state. Now for this pyrolytic sin elimination, what is required? We see here one beta hydrogen mass present, and this reaction is a concerted pathway and form a sin peripheral arrangement, and this is a stereospecific sin elimination reaction. Now we see the rate of this pyrolytic sin elimination. Here rate is equal to, we know, constant K and concentration of substrate. Look at this rate equation. From this equation এটা আমাদের মনে হতে পারে যে E1 এলিমিনেশনের রেট ইকুয়েশন অ্যান্ড দিস পাইরোলাইটিক সিন এলিমিনেশনের রেট ইকুয়েশন আর সিমিলার, বাট the difference between this E1 elimination and this pyrolytic sin elimination is, here this is a sin periplanar rearrangement or sin elimination, but E1 elimination is not a sin elimination. Now we see the example of this pyrolytic sin elimination reaction. Pope reaction is one kind of pyrolytic sin elimination reactions. What is Pope reaction? Pyrolysis of tertiary amino oxide. This is a tertiary amino oxide group or tertiary amino oxide compound. Okay, when we heat this compound approximate 150 degree centigrade, what happened? We get alkene molecule and R2NOH hydroxy amine. Now we see the mechanism. What happened? Here beta hydrogen is present. This oxide O minus attack this proton, and after elimination of this R2NOH group form this alkene molecule, and this compound we get here via through a 5-member cyclic transition state. So these leaving groups, that means H in R2O minus, R2NOH, this is the leaving group. This must assume a sin periplanar conformation. Okay, now we see another example, Chugev reactions. What is Chugev reactions? This is a one kind of pyrolytic sin elimination reactions, that means pyrolysis of xanthates. This is a xanthate molecule. Here a beta hydrogen is present. What happened when we heat 200 degree centigrade? What happened? Via a 5-member cyclic transition set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6-member cyclic transition state. Through this 6-member cyclic transition state, we get this alkene, and after this COS and MESH. So Chugev reactions is a pyrolysis of xanthate reaction. So Chugev reactions and carboxylic esters differ from the Pope reaction. What is the difference? These Pope reactions proceeds through a 5-member cyclic transition state, and Chugev reactions and carboxylic ester group are via a 6-member cyclic transition state reactions. Okay, Now we see the advantage of these pyrolytic reactions. Here this is a alcohol, secondary alcohol, CMe3COH CH3. So this is a secondary alcohol. If we acid catalyzed dehydration, what happened? In acid catalyzed dehydration, here OH protonated form H2O plus. Then elimination of this H2O plus, a secondary carbocation form. Then a methyl group migrate from this adjacent carbon atom. Why? Because after migration of this methyl group, a 3-degree carbocation formed here. So this is a more stable than 2-degree carbocation. After H plus elimination, here a thermodynamically more stable rearranged alkene is formed. Now we see if this alcohol undergo a pyrolytic reaction, that means if this compound is used in high temperature, what happened? At first we see here when carbon disulfide, here if we use carbon disulfide in presence of alkali, what happened? This OH react with carbon disulfide, and if then we use methyl iodide, what happened? This compound is formed, that means a xanthate compound formed. After formation of these compounds in presence of high temperature, what happened? This alkene, unrearranged terminal alkene formed. So it is a advantage of these pyrolytic reactions. Without rearrangement of this methyl group, we can get an unrearranged terminal alkene. Now if we use alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromines, what happens? In these pyrolysis reactions, a high temperatures are required, above 600 degree centigrade, and this reaction also a concerted 1-2 elimination of HY reactions, and this concerted 1-2 elimination of alkyl halide, a highly strained 4-membered cyclic transition state here formed. This is a 4-membered cyclic transition state, which is a highly strained transition state. So after elimination of H halide, alkyl halide, this is a less syn stereoselective. Why less syn stereoselective? Because in this pyrolysis reaction, a 4-membered cyclic transition state formed, which is a highly strained transition state. So this is a less syn stereoselective reaction. Now we see another example here. This is a quaternary amine chloride compound. Here in presence of PHLi, which is a base, what happened? This reagent take this proton from this carbon atom, because this proton is more acidic. So what happened? After remove of this proton, negative charge is formed here, and this is a pyrolytic reactions. Here beta hydrogen is present. This negative anion take this proton, and after this elimination EI reaction, we get this type of alkene molecule. So this reaction goes through a 5-member cyclic transition state. So if we use alkyl quaternary ammonium chloride or amino oxide, tertiary amino oxide, these pyrolytic reactions can occur. Now we see another examples here. This is a 2-deuterio-1,2-diphenyl ethyl acetate compound. This 2-deuterio-1,2-diphenyl ethyl acetate compound, this is a trio form. If here pyrolytic scene elimination happened, then what we get? This is a eclipse conformation. In this conformation, acetate group and deuterium are present in the syn position. After EI elimination, this type of trans-stilbene form. This trans-stilbene is a major product. Why? Because here this transition state, we see here, this is a cyclic transition state. This is a 6-member cyclic transition state, and this transition state is a more stable transition state. Because if we rotate the backside carbon atom, then this proton is seen with this acetate compound, and after EI elimination, this carbonyl group take this proton and form a cyclic 6-member transition state, which is a less stable transition state, because here 2 pH groups are present and here is a steric repulsion between these 2 pH group is present here. So after elimination of this CH3 CO2H acetic acid, we get this cis-stilbene, which is a minor product. So we see here what happened if we use erythro 2-deuterio-1,2-diphenyl ethyl acetate. What happened? After this EI elimination, we get minor cis-stilbene, because this reaction undergoes through a cyclic transition state, which is a less stable, because here a steric repulsion between 2 pH groups are present. Now if we rotate the backside carbon atom, then these EI reactions goes through a cyclic transition state, which is more stable, because these 2 pH groups, here is absence of the steric interaction between these 2 pH group. So we get a major product, which is a trans 1-deuterio-stilbene. So because of this steric interaction between 2 bulky phenyl groups, the transition state leading to cis 1-deuterio-stilbene, which is a less stable than that leading to a trans-stilbene. So trans-stilbene is formed readily in case of thioisomer, but in case of erythroisomer, for the same reason, here trans 1-deuterio-stilbene instead of cis-stilbene is formed preferentially from the erythroisomer. So this is our EI reaction. From this EI reaction, we can get alkene molecule easily. So thank you.